Morning guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. So I was thinking about something the other day, and I think one of the reasons why golf is so cool in comparison with other sports is that, unlike in other sports, we average golfers, average golf fans get to play on the same kind of stages that our golfing idols play on week in, week out. I mean, by and large, tennis fans, for example, can't exactly rock up to Wimbledon for a few sets with their mates, and unless I'm getting this wrong, football fans can't get their mates together for a kick around at like Wembley or something like that. But as golfers, we can follow in the footsteps of Sergio, DJ, Tiger, Raymondo too. That's the other Rory, by the way. So I'm going to talk today about Ryder Cup. Ryder Cup courses that I've played. And for obvious reasons, the majority of them are in Europe. So for the guys over there in the States watching this video, I do apologise. I would love to play more Ryder Cup venues in America. So if you guys have played any, let me know which ones I should be aiming for. Now, I'd love to be able to vote for Le Golf National in Paris, which will be hosting the Ryder Cup this September. If you want to come to the Ryder Cup, by the way, Your Golf Travel are heading out there with a load of clients. The link is in the description. Check out a Ryder Cup golf holiday if you fancy being there in September. But unfortunately, I wasn't invited on that particular trip when Mark and Matt went over to play the course. So yeah, I am still bitter about that.
I reckon you're about 5 yards either side, isn't that? Right in the middle.
Yeah, should I measure that?
5.5 maybe.
It's 5 Oh, don't duff this one now. That's lovely. Very long, be close. Go in, go left. Oh, they've gone wild at that.
Good shot. I reckon
Up on the banks, look at them all.
You're short though, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to kick this video off at the very first venue I actually ever visited when I first started working for Your Golf Travel. And randomly, I promise I did not set this up, but it's there. Gleneagles, Scotland. Unfortunately, we haven't filmed there thus far, but I'd absolutely love to one day because it's an unbelievable resort. There's 3 golf courses there. The PGA Centenary is the one that hosted the Ryder Cup in 2014. Very American in design, but the setting could not be more Scotland, and the 2 other courses at the resort, the Kings and the Queens, are just gorgeous. The hotel is absolutely ridiculous as well, so if you guys are ever looking for like a long weekend of golf, with all the trimmings just oozing class, I really can't think of many venues that can go toe-to-toe with Gleneagles. The Ryder Cup in 2014 was absolutely brilliant as well. Obviously from a European golf fan perspective it was, because Europe won that one, but it was pretty close. A couple of my favourite memories, obviously Jamie Donaldson's celebration when he hit that wedge shot to clinch it, and Rory in flying form against Ricky Fowler in the singles. I think Ricky played actually quite well that day and still got an absolute hiding, so that was a really good one to watch as a golf fan from Europe. So yeah, Gleneagles. So I really can't do a video about Ryder Cup venues without mentioning the Belfry. The Brabazon course there has hosted the Ryder Cup more than any other course in the world, 4 different occasions. It's quite a similar setup to Gleneagles, different price point, but there's 3 courses there. Brabazon, definitely the undoubted star of the show. We filmed there years ago, myself, Mark, Matt and Kevin Harper. We won't talk about the main match because you know, that was Team Wild's first outing and we might have lost, but we also had a really fun time on the 18th hole, which is one of the most iconic holes on the course on the Brabazon. You got the little plaque in the 18th fairway from where Christy O'Connor Jr., I believe it's Jr., hit his famous 2-iron shot against Fred Couples, who was hitting a 9-iron in comparison. So it looked an awful lot like Fred Couples was going to close that match out for the USA, and Christy O'Connor absolutely stiffed it. So we had to go at that challenge as well from the plaque, and despite the fact that Lockey hit an absolute worldie, it definitely wasn't the most memorable shot hit from that spot.
Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, challenge time, Brabazon, Belfry, Rory, Your Golf Travel Extreme close up. Lockey! Lockey Land, you're doing close up. And Harper, who needs Sky Sports? I do, I'm on it every week. Harper! We're doing the Christy O'Connor Challenge. 2-iron, he hit a 2-iron from this spot during the Ryder Cup 1989 in the singles match. The pin isn't in the exact same spot, but it's on the same tier. We've got a 2-iron, which is much easier to hit than Christy's 2-iron. We've got too much club with the modern ball and that club, so we need the funk, the 2-iron. Let's get stuck in. Yeah, I told you, he likes a funk, man.
He's hit it pretty hard as well, that's got to be long.
Oh, Matthew! Matthew, do the O'Connor celebration. Look to the sky, both arms in the air, and do the cross.
The what?
He did, because he's Irish. He did
I've
the...
never even seen it.
Oh, God. No.
I just know that I'm good at
thanks,
it.
clapping.
Someone's clapping.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
He's getting a clap.
Where was he during the last hour of the match?
Oh,
it's on the other green.
I could go in. That's stiff.
That is close.
Oh my god, that is like a 2-iron between flags.
It was a big cut that turned into a big cook.
Oh, Rory, I love Rory. I love your golf travel, and I love Rory.
Matey up there is not clapping that one.
Anyway, as you can see again, I'm on the roof at YGT and it's flipping freezing, so let's head inside to chat about number 3 on the list. I'm going to sneak into the kitchen though, because annoying habit that some of my colleagues have formed is they try and bomb my videos at every opportunity, so sneak into a quiet room for number 3. So number 3 on the list is another 3-course resort in the UK. It's very much similar setup to Gleneagles and the Belfry. It's Celtic Manor in Wales. I'm pretty sure the 2010 course there was maybe the only purpose-built golf course for the Ryder Cup in history. I'm not really sure, correct me if I'm wrong. And that's a really fun course, there's plenty of water, so maybe pack a lot of golf balls for that one. But it's really good because you kind of get a member for the day treatment where you kind of descend into the valley for the course. It's kind of separate to the rest of the resort. Complimentary club cleaning, engraved bag tags, I'm not sure if they still do those. And then you get a kind of a Ryder Cup tour of the locker rooms where obviously the players were changing and getting ready for their matches during the event in 2010. Last time I was there I had Tiger Woods' locker. I'm not sure if that really means anything, but yeah. Yep, you won that one too, so if anyone's keeping count, let's go on to number 4 on the list. Number 4 on the list, people. So, as America's spiritual home of golf, which Pinehurst is known as, it's kind of like the St Andrews of America, you probably won't be surprised to hear that it's hosted a Ryder Cup back in the day. I think it was 1951. The Americans won that time out, but that was against Great Britain before it even became Great Britain and Ireland. Before that became Europe, so it doesn't really count, does it? Either way, I guess what really makes the Ryder Cup stand out, apart from the obvious format in comparison with regular tour events, is how boisterous the crowds get. Obviously, every now and again, fans can overstep the mark, which is a shame, but by and large, the fans interacting with the players much more than they usually do is just such a huge factor in what makes the Ryder Cup such a special event. And after a bit of a thin bullet, I'm stealing my moves, Lockey, Matt got a little taste of that last time when we played there as well.
Right, Matt is thin bulleted into there already. We've got the pin, and we've got a lot of people back there in windows and stuff. Oh dear. He's gone through the back and hit the clubhouse. If I'd hit the wall harder, that would have come back. It's on the path there, see?
Good there, mate. Don't you dare turn that off, right?
I'm not.
Keep playing that.
Shall I go and get up on the veranda, Matt?
Oh god, yeah, okay. Play the ball, we're alive, right? Get up. Oh. Way to go, Justin Rose. This is awkward. Just keep going.
By the way, I'm aware of the fact that Pinehurst is a regular feature in these vlogs, but I just haven't played that much in America, something I'm hoping to correct this year. I absolutely love putting these videos together for you guys for a number of reasons, but the best one is that it reminds me of funny moments from trips gone past, and that one was an absolute classic before we were headed in to watch the end of the Masters in the Pinehurst clubhouse. So my final choice for my top 5 Ryder Cup courses that I've played in that you could play too is I'm going to pop over to Ireland and the K Club. Any American fans watching might want to look away now. The scores flashing up on screen. That resort's absolutely stunning. It's within easy driving distance of Dublin. Like lots of the resorts on this video, it's quite a similar setup. There's 2 courses on site, so a really convenient place to stay and play. The Arnold Palmer course, I think, is the one they use for the Ryder Cup, and that's an absolute gem of a golf course. I played there with Parfield and my bearded brother from another mother, Steve Buzza. As per usual, I saw lots of the golf course.
Can't see that.
Because you're probably not looking far enough right.
That's so bad.
Oh, that's definitely
I nearly missed the ball.
Nearly missed the ball.
You'd have been better off if you'd missed it.
Yeah, probably.
At least you'd be playing 2.
Maybe next one, just air shot it.
Oh dear. A bit skinny. I was not expecting that.
Oh, so was expecting that. I thought he was holding that follow through. Oh, a bit skinny, Steve, but it'll be all right. Splash! Yeah, I think it's still you, still Cameron. He's going to do another.
Oh, that's been enough.
Get the zoom on that. Go!
No, that's splashy.
Ah!
1, 2,
This
top
is
3, 4, top 5.
Oh, let's have another
this
go.
is King's Cup.
So this is your point, Rory.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Come on.
More for the moral victory between you and that lake. That's over. That's on it. That's a point.
That's heavy.
No, it wasn't. You
there
got
we
the ball
go.
first.
There we go.
That's the one.
A moral
I'm
victory.
going to go and pick up all of my divots.
Yeah.
But the facilities, hotel accommodation, restaurants, etc., are all on point there as well. So if anyone's looking for a long weekend of golf in and around Dublin, I think it's about half an hour from the K Club to Dublin. Definitely check that one out. So there we have it. That's my top 5 Ryder Cup courses that I've played. I'm sure lots of you guys will have played at Ryder Cup courses in the past as well, so ping some comments down there and let me know which ones you've played. If you haven't played a Ryder Cup course, let me know also which one you definitely want to play the most in the future. I know in the coming years, obviously we've got France this year, and then I think there's one at Whistling Straits, and that course is definitely one I want to check out in the next couple of years. And as it's the end of the video, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the All Golf Travel channel, and I will see you guys soon.